Got some good news for you and your local hospital today. The holiday wave of respiratory viruses, the flus, the RSVs, and COVIDs appear to be subsiding. Thank you for joining us. I'm Dan Haggerty.
And I'm Lena Tillett. WRAL health reporter Grace Habe has been tracking this data for us for weeks at this point. Grace, the drop in cases has really been significant.
That's right. It definitely is, especially when we take a closer look at flu cases specifically. And it's welcome news for doctors who have battled surges in all three major respiratory viruses throughout the holiday season. Across the state, flu dropped 39% with just 305 patients now hospitalized. It's the lowest it's been since early November. COVID also saw a big drop by 20%, which is the lowest since before Christmas. And RSV is also at its lowest statewide since late October. It now makes up less than 1% of all emergency room visits. Doctors say the drop across the board is a sign that respiratory viruses have likely peaked so far for this year.
There's still a reasonable amount of flu and COVID in particular still circulating. I've had patients, this morning who've called up symptomatic with both. So I want to be cautious to say that we're not out of the woods yet, but it's certainly less busy than it was, a fortnight ago.
Within the past week, 7 more people have died from the flu across the state, bringing the statewide total for this season to 176. Most of those deaths were those over the age of 65. 7 of them were kids. Now, despite a drop in overall cases, doctors continue to urge you to keep up with your vaccinations because what might not be a serious illness for you could very well be deadly if spread to someone of higher risk.